Hey guys, it's Oluchi for Ray's Breakfast. Thanks for always tuning in. Our research has shown that you're probably not subscribed to our channel. What are you waiting for? Make sure you hit that subscribe button below so you never miss out on our latest content and stay in the loop with all things Ways. If the channel grows, it means more great content for you guys. So hit that subscribe button now.
Hello and welcome to What Are You Saying? #Ways, where we talk about topics in the news as it affects us all. I am Usayo Mesale, and today I am not alone in the studio. It's supposed to be our ladies' night out, but we have a gentleman in our midst. Hello. So, you are the second twin.
I am.
And the younger twin.
I am.
Kende,
I am.
Aragbaye.
Yes, you got it. You got it.
How are you doing?
I'm doing well. Thank you so much.
So tell us what's happening. Who is Kende? Who is Alan?
Yep.
Yeah, who are you?
Alan Kende Aragbaye. That's me.
First of all, how tall are you? When I was hugging, imagine I had to tiptoe to hug.
I get that question a lot. I'm, depending on who you ask, 6'4" or 6'5". I'll claim 6'4". How about that?
Why?
I don't feel the need to add extra inches to my height.
Really?
Yeah.
So tell us, what do you do?
Yeah, so I am a founder of a company called Transition G, and we are a personal development firm, and we essentially assist athletes with their transition from playing sports on the field, on the court, to life after sports. We're based in the U.S., and I can tell you that in America, there's a big issue and a big gap in sort of what players have to go through from playing and then trying to figure out what to do next after sports is over. And so we look to step in and fill that gap.
Awesome. Trust me, you have more market in Nigeria than than abroad. But yeah. I hear Uti has joined us via Zoom. Hi, Uti.
Hello.
Hey.
How are you?
I'm good, oh. How is the young man doing, oh?
The young man is fine. He is a little lopsided, but he's fine.
Oh, so sorry to hear.
Thank you. Thank you.
It is well.
It's been a long day.
Wow.
It's been a very long day.
I can imagine. Honestly, when I saw that call, I actually thought it was in error because normally you would call me back like twice or something. So it just came in like a flash. So I didn't even think much until you called back to say, oh, Shalaya had a small accident in school.
Wow. Yeah. So, this is the life of mom. You just never know what the day is going to bring.
I can tell you.
Wake up. But I think the good thing for me is I'm just feeling very grateful because your child leaves home every day and comes back fine, everything's good. You take it for granted. Today I realized I shouldn't take it for granted. Yeah.
Absolutely. That's the best way to approach this. All right, so before we get into the conversation, today we have very strong conversations to have, right? Before we get into that.
Indeed.
Yes, so go to @official upgrade TV and subscribe, right? I mean, your subscription means a lot to us, at Upgrade. So when you subscribe, it means that you're supporting our community and helping us to grow and build more interesting content for you. So yeah, as I said, it was supposed to be ladies' night out, but like last week Tuesday, we have a gentleman with us, So yes, we're going to be so excited to hear his own opinions on some of the topics that we have lined up. And so Alan Kende Aragbaye is also going to be joining us to have a conversation. And much later, after we've done all our shenanigans, we're going to discuss basketball as a pathway to youth development and economic opportunities, right? But first, here's what we found as today's quote. It says, even if, for the sake of argument, the country's economy is in shambles, Davido should not have gone on a global platform to say so. So you can guess by this quote the first topic that we're going to be having before the main topic. All right, so when we open our phone lines, we really love to hear your thoughts on this. But first, let's run off on a break. When we come back from that break, we want to see what we found in today's news. All right, thanks for staying with us now. World Sustainable Transport Day is celebrated annually on November 26 to highlight the importance of sustainable transport systems in fostering economic growth, social inclusion, and environmental protection. Established by the United Nations General Assembly, this day aims to raise awareness about the critical role that safe, affordable, and accessible transport plays in achieving sustainable development goals, particularly SDG 9, that is Industry, Innovation and Infrastructure, and SDG 11, Sustainable Cities and Communities. Now, the transport sector is a significant contributor to global carbon emission, accounting for about 25% of total greenhouse gases, with road transport being the dominant mode worldwide. The day emphasizes the need for greener alternatives to reduce emissions and enhance connectivity. Accordingly, or rather additionally, road traffic accident results in approximately 1.3 million deaths annually. So underscoring the importance of protection and also protecting safer transports, providing safer transport solutions. Yeah, so yeah, that's our day. What do you want to say about sustainable transport? Do you guys have that in the US? I don't think so.
No, not really.
All of you are driving cars everywhere.
Yeah, for sure.
And I don't think the bulk of the people in the US have embraced electric cars. You still have a lot of,
Yeah, in the state I live in, California, we do have some initiatives like that. I think there's a law that's our governor passed that's for I think by 2035, he wants every Californian to be driving an electric car. I don't know how realistic that is, but people are talking about it in the more liberal states. Yeah, so, for sure. Yeah.
I'm sure you can. You can pull that off.
For sure.
Let's see. How about you? Sustainable transport. What do you think? I saw some amazing work that Sterling Bank has been doing, as regards sustainable transport. So, well done. Yeah.
No, absolutely. Transport is one of the sectors that is, we call it our hard sectors, 5 sectors. And renewable energy is at the heart of that. So, of course, we've launched Core, which is the rechargeable electric cars. Excuse me. And I mean, it seemed ridiculous at the time to a lot of people. They were like, there's no light. I remember at one point there was this meme going around of a Tesla somewhere in Lekki in traffic, and people were saying,
stuck on Third Mainland Bridge.
But but when you think about the cost of petrol now, I mean, I was saying it on the show when we talked about CNG, about how I had someone at church who was saying they had converted their generator, to use gas because the cost of petrol right now is becoming absolutely prohibitive. So the fact is, we need these sustainable solutions. We need to be able to use them. So I'm even looking forward to, we were having a conversation 2 weeks ago about the electric cars. So we've created the opportunity and created the stations for you to be able to recharge these vehicles. We're now bringing in the vehicles. So I'm looking forward to potentially, maybe my next car will be an electric one, but it's so important. I mean, as you see where the world is going today, sustainability is huge. Of course, we all know about the SDG goals, but the SDGs. So the reality is we've got to make this world a better place. We've got to make sure that the world is here for, the next generation and the generations to come. So it's so important.
Awesome. Absolutely. All right. So let's move to the conversation, the first one for the day. Uti, did you see the Davido's comment on Nigeria's economy and how it generated a lot of backlash, right? We're asking, should celebrities paint a positive light of their country while abroad, even amidst stark realities? We're also asking the questions about, his, what's it called? That, is it, no, not sportsmanship, what's the word? Patriotic nature.
Patriotic.
Right? Yes, should that statement have come out of his mouth? I mean, people are really, really fighting the guy. You know, they said he has he has done a taboo. What do you think? But you know what? Let's play the video quickly for those that don't know what is going on, because I literally just saw the video seconds ago. Let's play that video.
A lot of stuff not going well. You know what I'm saying? The economy is just not good in the whole.
My original question was like, so for if people want to leave America and like try to find those,
Leave America and go where?
back home.
Let's be honest. Go back where? It's not cool back home.
It's not.
Just, I mean, my country now is in the economy now is in shambles. Like,
But if okay, so if people are leaving,
I do my part.
Yeah.
I'm an ambassador. So when I go home and I'm filming and showing, I'm not gonna show the bad parts. I ain't gonna show all the
You're
bad
not gonna
parts.
try to slum. You're not gonna show the trenches.
No, I go to the trenches.
Yeah.
I film the trenches, but I'm talking about the situation in the country.
Yeah.
We Nigerians, you know what I'm saying? Like now the exchange rate is messed up. The a lot of stuff not going well. You know what I'm saying? The economy is just not good in the whole. The oil prices are too high. And imagine a country that produces oil. We produce the oil, and we pay more money for oil in a country that's importing the oil. You know what I'm saying? So there's stuff like that. But regardless, entertainment is one of the things that's made Africa look good.
Oh yeah, let me hear your thoughts, Kainde. Then I'll come to Uti.
Okay, first and foremost, I'm a fan of Davido. I mean, he's definitely one of the biggest artists in the world, so this is not a negative slight. But I do think, as a diasporan, as a Nigerian American, I think it's important that we're very thoughtful about how we communicate what Nigeria and Africa more broadly is like to Americans and people who haven't actually visited. He's not wrong per se. I don't think he's necessarily wrong, but I think the energy behind it is one of like pessimism. And again, I just don't think that's beneficial or helpful for what's going on. And then he talked about how music and entertainment are one of the bigger sectors of Nigeria. But I think I'm hopeful that potentially tourism one day could be. And so when you're speaking about Nigeria or any other country in that way, I don't think that's going to help the cause. So just my thoughts.
Yeah. Uti, what say it down?
Well, I mean, I absolutely agree. I think that for starters, if you're going to be in the public eye, please hire somebody to teach you how to answer questions. There is answering negative questions and putting a positive spin on it. Nobody disagrees that the economy is not where it should be. But if you look at it, he steered the question in a negative direction, right? The question that he was being asked, there's so many ways in which he could have answered it, right? He could have focused on his sector and talked about the great things entertainment was doing. The fact that the economy is not great, if you had the understanding that people coming into Nigeria brings in, the tourism dollars, right, can boost the economy. So he had an opportunity to talk about the great things about Nigeria. He had the opportunity to talk about Dirty December, to say, you know what, come to Nigeria. There was so much he could have said. Dude, you have to shine the spotlight on the negative. And I think that's something that a lot of Nigerians do. You can choose to be glass half full or glass half empty. There is so much to be glass half full about in Nigeria. I know it doesn't feel like it, and there is nothing that he said that was a lie, but it's just a PR nightmare. When you are to call himself an ambassador in that same clip was like the irony
in the same
of it.
breath.
Dude, that's not what an ambassador is supposed to do. When they ask you a question, how's things going in Nigeria? Yes, it could be better, but here's the great things that are happening. Here's the wonderful things that are happening. The price of gas is high. The price of gas in America, where you are speaking, is higher. Hello? In the California that we're talking about.
California,
Mr. Aragbaye's brother was talking about Skid Row, yes or no? So let's be clear. Everywhere in the world has problems. Don't be slinging mud at my beloved Nigeria. We will come for you.
But wait. Even though, let me be the agent provocateur.
Okay.
Now, even though we all see, because it is easy for us to point at Davido because he's the big fish, right? He's the golden child. He's everywhere. He's in the limelight. But we all do this every day on our phones. We tweet, we talk about. I mean, have you been on the street or tweet on X? Have you been on Instagram? Like this is what we all do. So my own point. Wait, Uti, let me land. My point is, let us not be so quick to point fingers when we have 4 fingers pointing back at us, because this is what we do. So if we want to attack Davido, let us attack everybody, because we all do it.
I agree with you. Like I said, nothing he said was wrong, right? I say it all the time. I keep saying it. We go on social media and we lambast Nigeria. You know that I'm one of the people that often say that the amount of negative words that have been spoken over Nigeria, there should be a weekly day of fasting and prayer for Nigeria just to negate the negative. But the reality of it is, when Davido says something, and Uwasale says something, or Uti Elu says something,
nobody cares about
Uwa. The weight is different.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean? The weight is different. So when you are Davido, it's like being a role model and then they see you tomorrow doing drugs. You have an impact on children. What you say goes a long, long way. I guarantee you, Uwa, if it was you that went on social media to rant yesterday and say the exact same thing that Davido said, ain't nobody talking about
nobody
it.
Send me.
Yeah. But the fact is, Davido said it and it's news. And that is the problem. The people who are supposed to be, that was an opportunity to say, you know what, guys, come to Nigeria, come check it out. We do December like you've never seen. Forget the turkey, forget the cold weather. Come to Nigeria, we do it live entertainment. There's gigs, there's concerts, there's shows. Almost sell Nigeria. Simple. That's the
No,
brief.
boy, see, Uti, let me tell you people, both of you people are not me. I'm a fully born, bred, buttered, everything in Nigeria. You lived in the UK. He is living in the California. So let me wait. It is always easy. It is always easier for people that have lived abroad to see all these things that we're seeing, that you guys are saying.
But lived abroad, no?
No, wait, nah. I'm just trying to tell you that the truth is, right, because of the amount of would I call it deprivation or so many things that have happened to us as a people, it is tough. Do you understand? For people to be able to just look at this. I am sure maybe he also said all of those things from a pain point, because I am sure he knows the number of mouths he feeds. He knows the number of bills he has to pay. Even while he's abroad, he's still sending money. I'm just saying. I'm just trying to.
Listen to what I said. Look, when they were doing the election debates, when they asked both President Trump and Vice President Kamala certain questions, in you and I's book, those were yes or no questions. But see, when you are in the public space, you are trained how to interview and how to answer questions.
True, very
true. There is no question that you cannot milk a positive out of.
Okay.
You are in the public sphere. I said it. I didn't tell you Davido lied, but I told you, as a public figure, as a public personality, putting out information and saying that you are an ambassador. If you were marking an exam,
in the same breath,
is a fail. That answer is a fail.
In the same breath. And he said when he's doing his music videos, he does not show the part.
But it's the same Nigerian economy that fuels your wealth.
Absolutely.